my research project was on how motor development classes enhance healthy living within the church. So my articles that I researched were how classes would enhance healthy living depending on different ages, because you're going to have all sorts of different ages within the church. So the first one was just taking an overview. The first article I looked at was just like an overview of motor development patterns within humans and how those are affected. And so you're able to see from what the article referred to as an inverted U chart. It looks like this. You've got 7 to 9 year old here, 19 to 25, 26 to 35, 36 to 45, 46 to 55, 56 to 65, and 66 to 80. And you see this sort of like an inverted U shape. How really early your motor development takes off, and then as years go by, it starts to go back down and gets a little bit more drastic as you get older. And so this kind of just showed like the general motor development pattern of humans, but it also talks about in the article how that may be like the regular curve. However, it's partly due to nature, but partly also due to like the use it or lose it kind of mentality, especially as you get older. How like if you don't maintain your body, you don't maintain proper motor development, keep using your body, then it's going to wither a lot faster. Until the following two research articles I looked at kind of looked at each end of that, of the inverted U. I've got one article that looks at the really young portion, and then one article that looks at like the older portion. And so the really young portion, that article looked at 15 different articles and how those different researchers analyzed physical activity to benefit motor development in the ages of 4 to 6, so around the preschool age of childhood development, and how it was in those 15. You're able to see here that of the 15, 10 of them were to look at purely physical motor development, and of those 10, 8 of them showed significant positive results. Meanwhile, one said no, there's no significant results, and the other one was mixed reviews. Then the remaining 5 were on cognitive development, and of those 5, another 4 were saying that there was significant improvement, and one said there was not significant improvement. So there's 80% average between the two on that, which really just goes to show the importance of motor development, or physical activity in inducing motor development as a kid, which I think the church does a pretty good job of. Kids typically have playgrounds and things to be active with because they're already energetic and rowdy enough. And then, so just maintaining that from the church would be a very good idea. And then the last article that I had was on the older population and how it's still necessary to be active even when you're older. And so from this graph, we're able to see, in a way, the bottom end of that downward U, and how you've got this middle line here, the B line, as you go from good health to mild deficiencies to disability. That's like the regular curve. And then this one here, the A, the dotted line, is a drastic drop. So if you're doing things to hurt your health, smoking, excessive drinking, so on and so forth, that's going to accelerate that a lot quicker. Instead of it being at about 90 years old, you're now at 80 years old. But if you're staying active and staying healthy, then you go over here to the C line, in which you're at the same spot 20 years ahead, and so that's 20 years of extra healthier living and healthier life. That all comes from maintaining proper motor development and staying physically active. And so these are all things that the church can provide, give it the necessary situation, necessary like places to be and teachers to teach, and items to use, whether that's weights or resistance bands or just a playground for kids. They're all things that can be used. I mean, it really just talks about it in scripture a lot, as well as honoring the Lord with our bodies and giving to Him as a sacrifice. And so that's kind of where the heart and all this is just truly using your body to glorify the Lord. and so that means maintaining it, keeping care of it.